You must become a psychopath to manifest your desired reality. Let's get into it. I love these titles. I feel like I just love playing with y'all's mind when I make these titles. Shout out to Nero for the inspiration, man. Hey, I get my inspiration from is like videos, and then I like when I sit down and then think about ways to create titles that are so weird, but I can find a way to tie them together and just make a cool video. I like that. And shout out to him for the inspiration. And I see a lot of people in the comments saying I'm copying and okay. Oh man, like you guys are so funny. You think I care? Go to a different channel, bro. Who cares? Oh man. You guys crack me up. You know say me a Jamaican, right? I'm gonna give a fuck dog. I'm gonna care. Go watch your mother. Don't watch me, youth. Alright. Now, you have to become a psychopath to manifest. Caleb, what do you mean I have to become a psychopath in order to manifest? Let me explain. Now, this is you. This is your friends. You know. This is your clique. This is your clique. You know, your gang. This is whatever you want to call your friend group. Your gang, mom. Yeah, I don't care. You know, whatever you want to call your friend group. Alright? Y'all go to the clubs together. Y'all drink together. Y'all smoke together. You know, y'all smash chicks. I hope y'all don't smash chicks together at the same time. That's kind of weird. But you get the point. You know, y'all do all these things together. Now, one day, I don't know what hit you in the head. But something hit you in the head. And you got up and you decide, I no longer want to be like this. I want a better life. I'm going to change my life. And I have this big vision that I want to go after. Now you get up with this something wrong with your head of saying you want better for yourself. Now you go back to your clique, you know, your gang. You're like, yeah, bro, I see this big vision for myself and I'm gonna go after it. Now, if you were like me, your friends at the time, they're gonna be like, yeah, bro, you got it. Of course, bro. Yeah, they're gonna dap you up. They're gonna be like, yes, I got you. You can do it. Go for it. Yep. Because they don't understand what it takes to go after that vision that you're going after. Now, when you stop, now you're gonna be like, all right, remember, you're not aware of the process that you have to go through to become successful yet. You wasn't aware of it. So, you know, you're like, all right, I'm gonna start by going to the gym. Going to the gym. All right. All right, I'm gonna start by going to the gym. Now you start going to the gym early in the morning. So the fact that you're going to the gym early in the morning, you're like, guys, I can't stay up late anymore. So you stop going to the club. Now no more club. No club with your own boys no more. You know, then you're like, guys, every time I sleep with a female, I get drained. So I gotta protect my energy. No more smashing chicks. No more smashing. Pause. Now, what is happening right here and right now? You're slowly losing the dynamic of the relationship that you had with your friends, the things that made you guys relate. By you going for a bigger vision for yourself, you are going to shift the dynamic of those relationships because you're not going to be that person anymore. And when I say you have to become a psychopath to manifest your desired reality, I know these words are triggering, and I know these words are alarming, and I like to use these words because I just like to use these words. There's nothing really, it helps me get views too. But there's a reason why I chose the word you have to become a psychopath. Alright? Now, you're probably not gonna see me ever write the word psychopath on this board because it's a weird spelling word and I might not spell it the right way, so you might not see me. But let me try it. Let me try it. P, damn. Is it PSYCOPH? Is that how you spell it? Let me check. Hold up, let me check. Because that's a weird word, bro. PSYCHO. Yeah, come on. Come on. Okay, K-Love. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, drop a like for that, man. Drop a like for that. Because my spelling be going crazy. But yeah. Psychopath. Let's just leave it here. I'm not going to erase that for now, kids. But yeah, you have to become a psychopath to manifest your desired reality. And K-Love, why do you keep saying the word psychopath? Because once you start to step over into the version of yourself that is required to go and get what you want in this lifetime, the people that was in your old life, they're going to look at you as crazy. They're going to look at you as delusional. They're going to look at you as insane. They're going to look at you as ridiculous. They're going to think what you're doing is absurd. Basically, they're going to be like, who do you think you are? Who's this crazy person thinking he want to own a Lamborghini, you want to own a mansion, and you want to make millions of dollars? Who do K-Love think he is? That's exactly what your friends are saying behind your back. Why? Because they don't have the vision that you have, so they cannot see what you can see. And it's just that. They cannot see what you can see. They don't know the work you put in secret. They don't know the late night you stay up reading. They don't know the late night you spend crying. They don't know the late night you spend on your knee bawling your eyes out to God, asking Him to help you. They don't know the pain that you have to go through. They don't know the family members that you have that you want to help. They don't know what is driving you. They cannot see your potential. Why? Because they can only project on you how they feel about themselves. You have to understand this. We are all projecting at each other. Some people are at a lower state of consciousness and they're just projecting from that state of consciousness. The higher you go, the higher you project, and the more influence you will have, and the better you will be, and the better you can best serve humanity and do the work of life. Caleb, what do you mean by the work of life? Anything that move the earth, people to grow their consciousness and move life in the right order for people to elevate and become the best version of themselves. So you have to take care of the planet, you have to take care of yourself, and you have to love life itself. That is the work of life. And once you're doing the work of life, life itself will work in your favor. It is that simple. Guys, it is not hard. You cannot go against life. That is not a fight you can win. You have to flow with the flow of life. Alright? Now, these people are going to think you're crazy. And this is what I mean by you're going to become a psychopath. You're not going to become a psychopath in your own eyes, but you're going to become a psychopath in the eyes of your family, your friends, and the people that are judging you. Why? They're judging you because God is going to use your situation to humble them. And the thing is, if you're like me, you're a chosen one, that means you've been hidden in plain sight. And a lot of people have underestimated you, and they don't know that them underestimating you is your superpower, because you're taking notes, and when you get on top, you will know how to move. All right? So with that being said, they're gonna think you're crazy, delusional, insane, ridiculous, and with all of that, they're gonna think you're absurd. They're gonna be like, "Who is this guy? Think you think you're better than me? Who are you, bro? We used to hang out, we used to party, we used to fuck girls, we used to go to the club. Now you acting like you better than me." No, I'm not acting like I'm better than you. I have people that need my help, and I don't want to live a life that is so mediocre. I do not want to live an average life. I did not come here to live an average life. I am not an average person. Yes, you got to go through the process at rock bottom, and you got to be broke, and you got to go through that process, because that's where you gain the wisdom and the strength and the resilience to when you become rich, you can stand firm in that reality. So if you don't go through the trials and the tribulation, how do you expect to stand there when, challenges come up? Like, it's going to break you. So with all of this, man, you're gonna have to go through the judgment of all of this. People calling you insane. Are you willing to deal with the criticism of your parents, your friends, and everyone thinking you're crazy, and everyone misunderstanding you and judging you, thinking that you think you're better than them when you're just trying to better your life so you can go help your family? And if you're like me, an immigrant that came from, a third world country, you understand what poverty is like, and you know the situation you leave your family in, and you have an opportunity to come to a first world country to where you can better your life so you can go back and help them. So you have a different drive than someone that was born and raised in America, because anyone that was born and raised in America, they are privileged. They don't know that they're privileged because that's the normal for them. Me coming from poverty, I am aware of what poverty is like. So I appreciate what I have more. And I can be good with less and still be happy and not want to kill myself. Alright? So if you are like me, you really understand what I'm saying. And this should resonate with you. Alright? I'm very passionate about this because this is a part of my purpose for me to help people to become aware of the things that could be slowing down their progress and their evolution. So with this, you're gonna have to grow tough skin, literally, to deal with the people that are going to try to discourage you and plant seeds of doubt in your mind by calling you crazy and delusional. And like I always say, you have to pass crazy to get to where you're trying to go. At some point, when you're going from the world and you're transitioning from the world into the mental plane and the spiritual plane, you're going to feel as if you're going crazy. Because what I believe there is a part in the mental realm where it is actually where you get tied up in your thoughts when you're transitioning from this world to the other side. There is a part there called crazy, and if you stay too long there, you can go insane. That's why these people that are in the psych wards, they were going from this world, they were getting spiritually enlightened, and they got stuck in between the spiritual world and the physical world, and because they couldn't realize, they couldn't process what the universe was revealing to them, so it drive them insane. Now, with this being said, are you willing to be called a psychopath, to be called crazy, to be called delusional? Because you're going to be delusional, psychopath, crazy, insane until whatever it is you're doing actually works. Then you're going to become this word, a genius. They're going to call you a genius. They're going to be like, "Oh man, I knew you could do it. Wow, I've been here this whole time, bro. Congratulations, bro. You're so good. I knew you could do it this whole time." And you're going to be looking at them like, "Nigga, where the hell were you when I needed this support, this level of enthusiasm? When I was going through the struggle and I was dead broke and I was bummy and I was dusty and I was broken inside. I didn't get that level of support. So why is it now?" And the thing is, the world is going to give you support when you no longer need it, when you already have it for yourself, the world is going to validate you when you validate yourself, not before. And if the world validate you before you validate yourself, you should know that person is faking and that person is lying to your ass because you're not giving it to yourself. All right? Because you cannot get what you haven't give to yourself. You have to give yourself the world before the world can give you the world. Think about that. Now, You're going to go from a psychopath to a genius when everything you said that you were going to do start to manifest and it start to happen. And the same people that call you crazy and the same people that call you insane, they are going to be the one that you impact and change the most. Because what is going to happen is you're going to humble the hell out of them and show them that, listen, you don't know everything and you need to relax and you need to chill. You get what I'm saying? So this is what I mean. Like, you have to become a psychopath to manifest your desired reality. Now, say now you stop going to the club, you stop drinking, you stop smoking, you stop doing all these things, because at the end of the day, you need to protect your energy, and all of these things are energy drainers. They will drain your energy. Having sex will drain your energy. Drinking will drain your energy. Not eating right will drain your energy. Not getting enough sleep will drain your energy, and it will determine how you show up in the world and how you operate. You need your energy. Everything you do, the force behind it is energy. And if you're paying with your attention, that means you're paying with your energy. Wherever your attention goes, energy flows. And you need a lot of energy to go out there and create the reality that you're trying to create. So people, that's why they say health is wealth. Because when you're healthy, you have a lot of energy. And it's that simple. People just complicate it and thinking you got to go out here and make a lot of money. I guarantee if you just become disciplined and just go to the gym and just do that all day, eventually you will become wealthy. If you do these two habits and develop these two habits, go to the gym and you start reading and educating yourself, I guarantee your life will change tremendously. You will not recognize yourself 10 years from now. You will probably be a millionaire 10 years from now if you just get these two disciplines: working out and eating and reading and learning. Like, this thing is not as hard as people think. They just don't want to put in the work. They just don't want to put in the time and the energy that is required. And it's really simple, bro. Now, time plus energy equals effort. You have to put in the effort. And once you start to put in the effort, the universe will help you. God will help you. But God doesn't help those, God help those who help themselves. If you're not trying to help yourself, how do you expect God is going to help you, bro? How do you expect God is going to help you? All right, I got a question. I got a situation. The past few days, right? I've been seeing these people sitting on the street, right? And I would pass them, right? And I'll go up to them and I'm like, hey, can I do anything for you? Like, can I help you? Anything? And I could see the look on their face. They're looking at me like, how can this guy help me? Guy, you're walking. Like, what can you do to help me? They don't understand that I am probably the closest thing to God that they've encountered in that whole month, probably that whole year. And if they would have told me what it is that they want, I could have give them my energy and the power force that is pushing behind me so they can get what they want, because I am here to serve people. I can transform your life faster than I can transform mine, because the gift that I have is not for myself, it's for me to use to serve you. I am more powerful when I'm helping people than I am helping myself. I am more powerful when I'm helping people than when I'm helping myself. My gifts are for me to serve people. My gifts are not for me to be selfish and keep them to myself. All right? So make sure you take notes. So the people that you're hanging out with, when you start to go off for that life, they're going to hold you back. They're going to try to use guilt, G-U-I-L-T, G-U-I-L-T. They're going to try to use shame, blame, judgment, and all these things to kind of get you to trip up. They're going to use all these things to try to get you to trip up so you can fall back into the box that you were in. Listen, in life, you're always going to be in a box. In this world is a world of limitation. This is why I say, if you're going to live in this world and you have the opportunity to choose the life you want to live, why not choose the best? Why not choose the best that this life has to offer? Because in life, you're always going to be in a box, but you either be in a box that you put yourself in, or you're going to be in a box that the world put you in. But it doesn't matter. The world is going to come to you and reflect back to you the box that you're in, whether you put yourself in it or the world put you in it. The world will reflect you back to you. So therefore, the world will reflect the box that you're in back to you. Now, when you start to go over, it's based on your certainty, your emotional conviction of that vision, how emotionally invested you are in that vision, that is going to determine how it manifests. And I'm going to give you one last piece of advice, that if you implement this and you embody this, there is no way you cannot be successful. You will be successful, because this was the turning point for everything that I'm doing right now. And I have one question to ask you. Are you willing to die for what you believe in? If someone should come to you right now with a gun at your head and they say, give up on your vision or die right now, are you willing to die before you give up on your vision? And be honest with yourself. I am. I am not playing. Because there is no reason to live if I can't do what I want to do when I'm living. That is not living. Like, bro, that is not living. If I cannot do what I want to do, that is not living. Alright? The same should go for you. How convinced are you about what you want? How bad do you want it? Really? And you gotta be honest with yourself. Are you willing to give up on everything and everybody in your life for that vision that you can see in your mind's eye? For that vision that God placed within you? Are you willing to let go of everything? Everything. So you can go and get that? Because that's going to determine if you actually succeed or not. Because you have to go all in. Your whole being, your whole mind, your body, your soul, everything got to go all in for it to happen. You cannot have one foot in and one foot out. That's not how this works. You have to go at it full force. Now, are you willing to die for what you believe in? Are you willing to stand on what you believe in? Because that is going to determine the force behind you, that determine how you persevere and how you go through the challenges ahead. Now, you got to know that you got to become a force to be reckoned with. So when people see you, they know not to fuck with you, because you're about what you say you're about. And you will do what is necessary to get to where you're trying to go. And I'm not saying you got to go out here and be grimy and mess people over, but you still have to be dangerous. You have to get to a place where you know you're dangerous and you know you can handle whatever situation that pops up in front of you, if that is necessary. Now, we don't want to be in that state of being where we're angry and we're, do all of this. But you want to have a certain of emotional conviction, because that emotional conviction is going to give you confidence. That confidence, that is the elixir for manifestation. When you show up confidently in the world, you're magnetic. People are going to be magnetized to you. You're going to have an aura about you. You're going to have something about you that people can't really put their finger on. But you know what it is. It's the work you put in when no one is watching. It's the work you put in those late nights in your room, when you're studying, when you're crying your eyes out, when you're healing those traumas, when you're praying, when you're doing all of these things that nobody sees. That is the work that is going to change your life out there in public. And the thing is, people are going to call you a genius and an overnight success. But this does not happen overnight. It's the work that you put in behind the scenes that show up out there in the public. So are you willing to put in the work? Are you willing to put in the time and the energy? Money, not having money is not an excuse. If you have time and energy, you can go and create the life you want. Focus on your health. Health is wealth. Health is the foundation of everything in this physical world. And I leave this video with you. In order for you to manifest your desired reality, that is what I mean by you have to become a psychopath. Because everyone around you will think you're going crazy, will think you're insane, will call you delusional. And how are you going to handle that situation, especially when it's the ones closest to you, when it's your family, when it's your mom, when it's your dad, when it's your lover that you're laying next to in bed, that you share personal details with, when those are the person that you love the most that are calling you delusional and crazy, but you just have a vision that is pulling you. How are you going to handle that? Are you going to give up and go back into the old life, or you're going to keep going forward and make a decision like, you know what, I don't care who or what I lose. I know this is what I came here to do, and this is what I'm going to dedicate myself to, and I am going to do it regardless of what happened. Are you willing to make that decision? Because if you haven't made that decision or got pissed off to where you make that decision, you haven't really started yet.